What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We've got our best one yet for you guys. We have heard you guys ask time and time again for part 2 of the best accessories that you can get for your Tesla. First of all, we have 8 amazing accessories for you guys in this video. Now, we were unsure whether or not we would be able to fit all 8 into this one part 2 video and whether or not we would need a part 3, but we decided, you know what? We're just gonna bring it all to you guys in this one video. So we've got 8 of them for you guys, but we did shoot this in a period of a couple days. So the outfits might change, the background might change. It's gonna look a little different as we go along. Next, I wanna make sure we clarify right up front where all of these accessories came from and some discounts we have for you guys in case you wanna pick up any of the stuff that you see in this video. First of all the items you see in this video, there will be links down below to, as well as some coupon codes for you to use. We have a few exterior items from Abstract Ocean. If you use the link in the description below, it will save you $10 off that purchase. Secondly, the fine folks over at TopFit were nice enough to send us a bunch of accessories to review. We don't sell out our opinion just for some free stuff. We reviewed all of it. The stuff that we like is what we're showing in this video. There was a couple items that, quite honestly, it wasn't up to our standards, so we gave that feedback back to TopFit and we're not showing it in the video. But TopFit was also kind enough to go ahead and share a special discount code with you guys. Use coupon code 15 off TopFit. That will save you 15% off any TopFit accessory you purchase with the links below. Lastly, one of you guys had asked us to find and review a pet cargo mat for the back of your car so you can bring your furry friends along with you on your trips. So the kind folks at the EV shop was nice enough to send us one to review and show you guys. They also sent along a special discount code. There's a link to the items down below as well. And if you use their special discount code, LockettTech 10, you'll save 10% off your entire order at the EV shop. And I gotta tell you, the EV shop is actually pretty cool. It's like Amazon for Tesla. All they sell is Tesla accessories. For the 3, for the S, for the X, for the Y, they sell it all. Make sure to use that code LockettTech 10, you'll save 10% off. Now that we've laid all the groundwork and you guys understand where everything is coming from, let's jump right into part 2 of the best accessories for your Tesla. You'll notice here that the Model Y comes with this wood grain color dash. It's okay. The car looks so nice with all like the gray and the black and everything else. I feel like all of a sudden you throw wood in there, it's out of nowhere. It just doesn't look good. So we went ahead and we got this. The caps are a whole lot easier to install. In my opinion, they look kind of cleaner. This is what they look like. We did the carbon fiber. It's kind of a matte finish on it. It looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and let's dry fit this. So this is a really easy install. All you do is you pull these 3M tape strips and then you just set it over top. Because of that, it also means it's an easy uninstall and shouldn't wreck the dash. So once it's down, let's say you get bored of it, you want to switch it up something else, you just literally pull it off and then it shouldn't leave any residue on here. If it does, it's easy to clean off. So let's go ahead and do a dry fit and see what we get. So this piece looks really good. I don't see any gaps. Perfect down at the bottom with the silver. It looks really good, no gaps, no nothing. Let's put the other piece on and make sure. All right, so that's what it's gonna look like more or less. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and we'll install it and see what it looks like. There's that wood. So kind of dry fit it first where you want it before you apply any type of pressure. Then we're going to give it a little bit of pressure just to kind of push it down. Then we're going to take a towel and go over it and apply a real good amount of pressure. And take a clean cloth so we don't damage it. Really go over it. There we go. It's done. Check it out. I think it looks really good, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. This is what it looks like from the driver's side. I think it looks so much nicer than the wood. I think it looks pretty sharp. So the last 2 things we're gonna install both go on the exterior of the car. The first is the dual motor emblem badge for the back of the trunk. Now, the one that appears on the car is chrome. I'm not quite sure why they didn't finish the rest of the chrome delete. They went and they fixed the door handles, the trim around the windows. They did all the chrome delete, but then they went and they left the Tesla logo itself, as well as the emblem for the type of vehicle you have, still is chrome. So we're gonna finish the chrome delete delete on that. This is the satin black version of the dual motor symbol that goes in the back. This is from Abstract Ocean. This is not an overlay. This is not vinyl. This is a true letter replacement. So we're going to take the old letters off. For that is we are going to apply our vinyl covering for the Tesla logo on the front and the back of the car. This is a really easy install. This literally just goes on top. This one does take a little bit more of a precise install. We are going to be using some painter's tape as well as a trim removal tool to take off the old emblem. We're going to use a rag too to make it nice and soft. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, guys, is we're going to put some of the painter's tape underneath it so we can mark the straight line of where the new one needs to go. And then all we're going to do is we want to mark our line of where the new one is supposed to go. I'm kind of going just a little under the letters. So you got to be a little bit careful because it's not just a straight line, because the metal itself curves. It has a little bit of a bend to it. You just got to go the straight line all the way over. Now these letters that are on here now, they just pop right off. They're really easy. We're going to use a trim tool to do that. We're going to be very careful not to scratch the paint. We're going to use our trim tool behind. We're going to wrap it in the rag just to make sure we don't actually scratch any of that beautiful, beautiful paint. All right, guys, now we're just gonna clean that up. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of Dawn on the rag here, just because Dawn is super gentle. It does a very good job of cleaning everything, but it's very gentle. So it comes with an alcohol wipe. We're gonna have to make sure we wipe this area to strip that of any type of wax finish that's there. Here's our letters. They're already spaced out, nice and even. Now we apply our dual motor. So before I press firm, I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a light tap, leave it on there, make sure I'm happy with the level, which I am. Now I'm gonna go ahead and firmly press on each of the letters, and now we should be able to remove. Voila, perfection. Boom, complete chrome delete. You would never know the difference. There's one down. Now we're gonna move on to the logo. We have two logos here that we're gonna be applying. This one is marked R. This one's for the rear of the vehicle. This one that doesn't have a mark on it goes in the front of the vehicle. So we're gonna start off with the rear one first. So this is really super easy. Basically, we're just gonna peel this off, make sure that the logo stays on the clear part, and then we're just gonna overlay it and boom, slap it on as best we can. There we go, make sure the T stays on. Perfect. So now we're just gonna take this and overlay on top. Now I'm gonna start with the V in the middle at the top of the T, and everything else should line up from there. Haven't fully committed it yet, but I'm pretty happy with the alignment that I got. Now we're just gonna apply some pressure, make sure it stays on. All right, now we can peel this off. Gently make sure the corners stay. Oh baby, that looks awesome. I like it. Now it's not a total wrap job, right? If you wanted the total wrap job, I'd actually have to pull the emblem off and do the full wrap. I don't actually mind the little edge of chrome there. I think it actually gives it some depth and makes it stand out a little bit more. Let me know what you guys think. Give me a big old thumbs up on this video if you like it. I personally do. Here it is from a distance. Now with our dual motor on there also. So we have the full rear chrome delete minus the license plate. We'll eventually replace that too. Let's go do the front. The front's done the same way. We're gonna peel off our Tesla logo. We're gonna make sure it's completely centered the way we want it. And boom, looks great. Again, go around the edges, make sure that there's no loose edges anywhere. This one came out even better than the back. This is perfect. And boom, there we go. That one's all done. Here's a closer look. Full chrome delete on the emblems. Here's Mason, our assistant, who was helping us. Good job, Mace. My brother-in-law, Kevin.
How you guys doing?
He has brought back his beautiful Model Y 5-seater. Kevin has kindly lent us his Model Y. We're gonna use as a test vehicle for some of this stuff.
We have the TopFit car center console cover.
These are solid. So when we originally ordered our Model Y, I was expecting to have the older style center console, not the new one. I was expecting to have the one that Kevin has, that's the piano glossy black. And one of the first things I did was order a center console cover. And this is the style I ordered. Something that was like this thick non-vinyl that just just kind of goes over top. It's an overlay because this is so much easier of an install, and I feel like this holds up a little bit better than the vinyl does. And the carbon fiber looks pretty good on it. Let's see if we can get you guys a nice good angle there. It looks pretty solid. Let's go dry fit it and see what it looks like. Make sure it covers nicely, there's no gaps.
So it seems pretty dead on.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. That looks solid. Nice.
And last but not least.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That one's, so this one actually angles down into the cup holder and covers the black rim around the cup holder. Yeah, I think it looks good. We'll go ahead and put it on.
Cool. Anytime you're installing any of this stuff, whether it's vinyl or whether it's a cover with the 3M tape, always make sure to give it a good clean before you put it on. Otherwise, the material, the sticky material, it won't adhere right to it.
We are finally at the install phase. You can see all my tape has been removed. The backing of the tape, I mean. Seems to line right up with the cup holders pretty easily, and it seems to be in place.
That looks good.
Yeah, looks like it covered up nicely. On to the next.
When installing this middle piece, make sure you allow a big enough gap here that when you hit it, it's going to be able to slide under.
So what is nice though is with the thickness of this, it actually makes it flush with this silver.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I was noticing that down here. It's flush, like legit flush. So there it is, fully installed. All the way up. Looking pretty good. Perfect fitment around the cup holder. When we come back here, this looks solid back here. This looks pretty good. Everything functions properly. So let's move on to the, where's the box? Here we go. Silicone drop-in cup holder. This is about as simple as it gets, guys. Nice, soft silicone.
There's actually a gap in the middle as well for something. It says coin. It says coin on it, but I'm guessing that it's used for other things as well. So,
like coins. I don't know.
So pretty tricky.
Yeah, this install looks difficult. That looks pretty sweet.
You know, as you would expect. It fits very nicely with their covers.
Yeah, it sits really flush right there. That looks really nice, actually. And is it easy to pull out in case you need to wash it?
Let's see.
Oh, look at that, dude. That's easy. Easy peasy. Let's go check out the wall cord organizer.
Comes with the hardware, the cable cover, which I dirtied up already, and this plate that it sits on. So, simple installation. You will put this piece on, facing that way, sit like over top of it like that. Easy as that.
That is, you had it upside down.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Just making sure.
Yeah, no. But I was just showing, no, you know what? All right, don't be filming my garage.
He's an official woodworksman. I don't think that's right.
I believe it's woodworker.
Woodworker, there we go.
This is going to slide over top. So, the cord will wrap,
hold on,
but the cord goes through this.
Wait. That's acknowledge the super technical current setup that Kevin's got going on here. That's correct. I just noticed that this is what we're replacing.
Yes.
a like hacksawed off garden tool that just kind of got shoved in there.
So it's a garage hook, okay? It's a garage hook. So this piece is gonna go here over the cord like that.
Oh, hot dang, I didn't even know it did that.
So that is where your cord is going to insert, and then you wrap it, obviously, and then we'll plug it in.
Check that out. I didn't even know you did that whole run through the middle of it thing.
So this is a much cleaner look than my garage hook, which can now be deinstalled.
I kind of like that. You gotta pull it up, get it out. You gotta pull it up, get it out. Pull it up, get it out. If you just pull straight, it's locked in there. That's pretty solid.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's nice. This is really nice.
Now they sent us their real carbon fiber spoiler that goes on the Model Y. This part is about $200. So it comes in this big gigantic box in this foam protection. This thing just looks unbelievable, guys. Now this is 100% real carbon fiber. You can see, guys, look at that. Oh, that looks so amazing. This thing looks awesome. So let's kind of jump right into it. The items that you want to have when you do this are these on my handy dandy little trash can table here. So you want to have a clean microfiber cloth to prep your area. You want to have some alcohol as well. You want to have some painter's tape. You want to have a flexible measuring tool. And then you also want to have a pair of scissors as well. Also in my pocket, not out here, but I still have it, is a marker, which you'll see how we're going to use that in a little bit. So the first thing you want to do is you need to prep the surface of the trunk lid. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use a soft, clean microfiber cloth. Our car is actually clean, however, there is some pollen on it. So I wanna make sure we get that pollen off, that this area is nice and clean and clear and ready to go. You then next want to clean off that same surface using your alcohol. And the reason why we use the alcohol is because we want to strip off any type of wax or polish that is on this trunk lip here to make sure that the adhesive that's on the back of the spoiler can truly adhere to the metal and the paint that's on here to make sure you get a good solid seal and that there's no potential of any type of possibility where it could break that seal. Now that we're all cleaned up and ready to go, you first want to do a dry fit. Make sure it fits right, make sure it looks good, and it's kind of the way you want. That looks beautiful. The next step is you want to go ahead and find center. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be measuring the end of the spoiler to the end of the actual trunk to make sure both sides are equal, and that's going to be my center point. Now once I have it centered, I'm then going to take some painter's tape. I'm just going to tape it here so that way it's ready to go and I can start taping my other spots. So I'm going to go ahead and measure each side and make sure we're good to go. Now if you're doing this as a one-man show like I am, it's a good idea to go ahead and put a piece of tape up here just to make sure that nothing's going to fall on you while you're getting your final measurements in place. We're going to go ahead and grab some strips of tape here. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to tape the edges so that way I know exactly where this thing has to line up to on the sides. Now in the middle, what I like to do, I take a piece of tape and then I'm just going to draw a line right down the middle. And then I'm going to cut that line in half and I'm going to place it on the top and on the bottom of the center of this. So that way I know that is where I got to center this up when I go ahead and I do this. And we're going to do the same thing on the bottom. This is what I'm looking at here. So up at the top, I went ahead, like I said, I drew a line, cut the piece of tape in half. And now I know when I'm setting this up, once I pull the adhesive strips on the back of it, I know this is the line that I need to match up. And then I did the same thing on the bottom, just to make sure that I'm covered there. Over on the sides here, I know that that is my end spot as far as where I need to make sure I can take that to. And I did the same thing over here on this side, guys. I measured the marks of how far I need to go. Now, it's just a matter of taking this back off, peeling the adhesive strips on the inside, and getting it set in place. So we're gonna go ahead, like I said, we're gonna line it up first. We're not applying any inward pressure until we have it perfectly lined up and we're happy with it. I am happy with where it's sitting right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna apply pressure on it. What I like to do, and this is just as like a safety precaution, I like to put a couple pieces of tape just to make sure it stays nice and secure. So I stop there. I'll leave it like this for about like a couple hours. Obviously, the longer you can leave it, the better. If you're doing it overnight, that's fine. But again, it's better if you do this during the daytime out in the sun. Now, if you can leave this out in the sun, that's gonna help it cure faster. So leaving it in the sun is ideal, which we are right now. It's in the driveway, it's right in the sun. So I'm gonna leave this like this for a few hours and then I'll pull the tape off and it'll be good to go. All right, guys, she's installed all nice and tight. Everything looks good. Let's take a quick look here. Fits perfectly. We have it completely center. Looking good, looking good. All right, guys, so here is the final result of the spoiler install. I gotta tell you, it looks unbelievable. This thing came out fantastic. I gotta say, this thing is amazing. All right, guys, so here we have a pet cargo liner for the trunk of your Model Y, so that way you can bring along your furry friends when you want to go on a trip. Now, one of you guys had commented specifically requesting this review, so we went ahead and partnered up with the fine folks at the EV shop. They were kind enough to send us this to review for you. Now, this is one of the ones that fits directly into the trunk. They make two different types. One goes into the trunk if you want to kind of give them the space back here. The other one is for the second row. If we're ever going somewhere and we're bringing our dogs with us, we're probably bringing our kids too. So the kids need to be able to sit in that second row. So we went ahead and we opted to get the one for the trunk. This one comes with instructions. So you know it's heavy duty when it's coming with instructions. I think we've got it, guys. Let's go check it out. It does come with this Velcro material that you could permanently install up along the inside here. This is something that you are going to use all the time. Like, let's say you take your dogs with you everywhere. You would adhere it up to here, and then that way, whenever you want to take it out, it just Velcros right off. You pull the whole thing out, and then when you want to put it in, you put it in, and then you Velcro it back up. I'd rather not put that Velcro up against my interior. We're not going to use this all that often. We don't take our dogs very many places. For me, I'd rather use the suction cups, which is what is set up here. So the suction cups, you just run up to your window, and then it uses these tethers here to hold this side flap up to protect the sides of the car from the animal and kind of just give a nice little pocket here for them to kind of chill into. Now that we got this up, let's go ahead and see if we can get Emma and Dodger in here and see how they like it. All right, so we're getting Emma all set. Now, Emma is not always the most agreeable to go in the car, but we're gonna see what we can do. Dodger's usually pretty good. Here's Dodger.
I'll take Dodger.
All right, guys, come on. All right, Dodger. You're gonna have to pick him up and help him in. All right, there's a space for you all. Yeah, good job, Dodger. Good boy. All right, let's see if Emma will join you. Come on, Ems. Emma, I think we'll need some help. There she goes. All right, Ems. How we doing back here? Hey, guys.
Emma.
Dodger and Emma seem to like it. Yeah. Hey, Emma.
I don't think Emma minds this.
Let's take them for a quick ride here. All right. Here they are. Hey, Ems. Hey, Dodger. How'd you like it, huh? Did you like it, Emma? That's Emma's I approve look. What about you? Did you like it? Yeah?
I don't think
Is that Dodger's I approve face? It absolutely worked. There is some dog hair because Emma does shed a little bit. So, and you can see all the dog hair got stuck to the mat and not my car, which is exactly what we want. So I gotta say, this thing is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, EV Shop. There you have it, guys. All 8 amazing accessories all in one action-packed video for you. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you are looking to buy and pick up any of the stuff that we showed you today, make sure to use the links in the description below to find them easily. Make sure you use all the coupon codes that we have for you guys. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. If you found this video helpful at all, smash that like button for us.
Smash that like button.
If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe.
If you're new.
And if you're in the market to buy a Tesla, make sure to get your free 1,000 supercharger miles before the program goes away. We have no idea when it's gonna happen. If you don't know anybody that has a Tesla, ours is in the description below. Feel free to use it. Thanks so much, guys, and we will see you in another one.